A former United States soldier has recently come forward with extraordinary claims about his involvement in a classified government operation known as Project Pegasus. According to his account, this highly secretive program was funded and operated by a branch of the United States government, and its primary objective was to explore the boundaries of time travel and teleportation. The soldier, whose name remains undisclosed for his protection, said he took part in missions that not only tested the theoretical applications of such advanced technologies, but also pushed the limits of what the human mind and body could endure when displaced through space and time. Project Pegasus, he explained, was designed to evaluate both the mental and physical impact of time travel on selected individuals. Participants were exposed to a series of carefully controlled experiments in which they were reportedly teleported to distant locations, both on Earth and beyond. The soldier said that he and others like him were trained to withstand the psychological stress that accompanied time displacement. The missions were described as rigorous and unlike anything most people could imagine. The training reportedly included simulations of temporal shifts, mental conditioning, and extended exposure to anomalous environments. One of the most shocking elements of the soldier's testimony involved a mission that, according to him, took him to the surface of Mars. He claimed that the technology used during these missions was developed decades ago, but had been kept secret under national security protocols. During his time on Mars, he said he was not only able to explore part of the Martian terrain, but also took a photograph to document the mission. This image, which he has now released, shows what appears to be a structure carved into the Martian landscape, something resembling an ancient temple or outpost built directly into the rock face of a cliff. The soldier stated that he snapped this photograph as proof of his presence on the Red Planet and to provide undeniable evidence that the mission truly occurred. He emphasized that it was not his goal to gain attention, but rather to trigger awareness and accountability. By revealing this image, he hopes to encourage others who were involved in similar classified operations to come forward with their own stories. His desire is to see transparency brought to technologies that, he believes, are being suppressed. This photograph has now become a subject of intense interest among researchers and theorists who study exopolitics, a field focused on the political and societal implications of an extraterrestrial presence and contact with non-Earth civilizations. Theories around exopolitics also consider how government secrecy and covert programs may be shaping public policy without the knowledge or consent of the people. Some experts who have studied the image and listened to the soldier's account suggest that time travel and teleportation technology has been in existence for over 4 decades. These technologies, they argue, are not speculative fiction, but are real advancements that have been shelved or hidden by government agencies, particularly those within the United States Defense Department. Critics of this secrecy say that the public deserves access to these breakthroughs, which could revolutionize transportation, communication, and even medicine. According to the soldier, the programs are still running to this day, funded with budgets that remain off the books. He claimed that billions of taxpayer dollars are allocated to these projects, often hidden within the broader framework of defense spending. While the specifics of the budgets are impossible to trace through public records, those familiar with black budget operations suggest that programs like Project Pegasus fall into a category of spending that is immune to public scrutiny. The idea of teleportation and time travel might seem far-fetched to the general public, but for those who have studied declassified documents and whistleblower testimonies, the soldier's claims align with what others have previously suggested. What makes his account particularly compelling is the photograph he provided, showing what appears to be an artificial structure on Mars. While skeptics argue that the formation could be a trick of light or an unusual geological feature, others believe it is further evidence of either a prior civilization on Mars or continued activity there under secret operations. The soldier detailed how the mission was carried out using a classified form of teleportation, which he described as instantaneous displacement across time and space. He was reportedly briefed beforehand about the risks, but the full implications of traveling to another planet were never entirely clear until he experienced it himself. He described the atmosphere on Mars as thin and harsh, but survivable for short durations using advanced suits developed by military research divisions. He said that he did not encounter any life forms during his time there, but the presence of the structure led him to believe that Mars may have once supported intelligent beings. According to his recollection, the building he photographed appeared to have been abandoned long ago, yet its design was unmistakably intelligent. Columns, symmetrical entrances, and what appeared to be doorways or chambers were visible. The architecture, he noted, did not resemble anything human, yet it conveyed a sense of precision and purpose. It appeared to be partially buried by centuries of dust and erosion, but remained remarkably intact. In releasing this photograph, the soldier said that he understood the risks, including discrediting and possible retaliation. However, he felt that the truth was more important than personal safety. He stated that the technology used during Project Pegasus could transform society for the better if used ethically and openly. In his view, keeping these discoveries hidden not only restricts human progress, but also prevents the kind of global cooperation that would be necessary if humanity were ever to expand beyond Earth. He concluded his testimony with a direct appeal to others who may have served in similar secret programs. He urged them to come forward, share their experiences, and help paint a clearer picture of what has really been happening behind closed doors. He believes that the more voices that speak up, the harder it will be for the truth to remain buried. As his story continues to circulate through independent media, researchers, whistleblowers, and curious onlookers are re-examining past claims about time travel, Mars exploration, and hidden government technologies. Whether or not the mainstream scientific community embraces the implications of his account, it has already reignited interest in the possibility that humanity's knowledge of the universe may be far greater than what is commonly acknowledged. The soldier's story, coupled with the photographic evidence, serves as a bold challenge to the current narrative. If his claims are true, they could represent one of the most significant revelations in modern history. But even if skepticism remains, the discussion he has sparked is valuable in its own right. It reminds us to question what we think we know, to explore beyond the boundaries of accepted science, and to consider that the extraordinary may not be as impossible as we once believed. The exploration of space has always fascinated humanity, and as we venture further into the cosmos, we encounter enigmatic celestial bodies that raise intriguing questions. One such celestial body is Phobos, one of Mars's 2 irregularly shaped moons. A peculiar feature on Phobos, known as the Phobos monolith, has been a subject of curiosity and speculation since its discovery. Phobos, the larger of Mars's 2 moons, has always held a certain mystique due to its irregular shape and close proximity to the red planet. One of the most enigmatic features on Phobos is the so-called Phobos monolith. This feature, initially spotted in images taken by NASA's Mars Global Surveyor in 1998, appears to be a massive, rectangular-shaped object rising from the moon's surface. Measuring approximately 85 meters in height, the monolith has puzzled scientists and sparked speculation about its origin and purpose. Buzz Aldrin, the second person to walk on the moon during the Apollo 11 mission in 1969, is no stranger to space exploration and its mysteries. When asked about the Phobos monolith during a radio interview, Aldrin expressed his curiosity and fascination with this peculiar Martian feature. He emphasized the importance of further investigation, suggesting that the monolith's origin could hold clues about the moon's history and Mars's evolution. Aldrin's comments are significant, not only because of his renowned career as an astronaut, but also because they underscore the importance of scientific curiosity and the need for continued exploration and discovery beyond Earth. His perspective on the Phobos monolith encourages us to view space as an ongoing source of wonder and inspiration, even as we continue to unravel its mysteries. The Phobos monolith has prompted numerous theories and hypotheses about its origin. Some scientists have proposed that it could be a natural geological formation, while others speculate that it might be a fragment of an ancient impact event on Phobos. Another theory suggests that it could be a remnant from a more technologically advanced civilization, either from Mars or beyond. Regardless of its origin, the Phobos monolith serves as a reminder of the mysteries that abound in our solar system and the need for further exploration and scientific inquiry. While we may not yet have conclusive answers, the questions it raises are a testament to the ongoing curiosity and dedication of scientists and explorers like Buzz Aldrin. Phobos, as one of Mars's 2 moons, holds significance beyond its enigmatic monolith. Studying Phobos provides valuable insights into the geological history of Mars and the processes that have shaped the planet and its satellites. Additionally, understanding the Moon's composition and origin can contribute to our knowledge of the broader solar system. Furthermore, Phobos plays a role in Mars exploration efforts, and some scientists and space agencies have proposed missions to Phobos as a way to advance our understanding of Mars while providing a platform for potential human exploration of the red planet. The enigmatic monolith adds an element of intrigue to these missions, further fueling our desire to explore and unlock the secrets of Mars and its moons. Buzz Aldrin's comments about the Phobos monolith remind us of the innate human drive to explore and understand the universe. Throughout history, humans have pushed the boundaries of knowledge and ventured into the unknown, whether by sea, land, or space. The quest for discovery and the pursuit of answers to the mysteries of our universe are intrinsic to our nature as explorers. In the realm of space exploration, the Phobos monolith represents just one of countless mysteries waiting to be unraveled. From the icy plumes of Enceladus to the enigmatic dark matter that pervades the cosmos, the universe offers an endless array of questions and challenges that continue to captivate our imagination. The concept of advanced civilizations erecting monoliths on celestial bodies beyond our own has long captivated the minds of scientists, philosophers, and aficionados of science fiction. While this concept may appear fantastical to some, its roots lie in the tantalizing possibility that exceedingly advanced extraterrestrial societies exist within the vast expanse of our universe. Among the various compelling reasons for highly developed societies to install monoliths on celestial bodies, the pursuit of interstellar communication stands as one of the most profound. Think about an extraterrestrial species that has reached unparalleled technological prowess, enabling them to transmit messages through the infinite expanse of outer space. Such an advanced civilization might harbor a desire to establish contact with other intelligent beings, offering a metaphorical handshake of camaraderie and a fruitful exchange of knowledge. The act of placing monoliths on distant planets signifies a profound yearning to bridge the vast cosmic distances and connect with other intelligent life forms. Monoliths, with their striking and monumental presence, possess the remarkable ability to function as navigational landmarks in the vastness of interstellar space. Their simplistic design and uniform appearance make them instantly recognizable even from great distances, creating a universal language that transcends the barriers of language and culture. These monolithic structures, strategically placed on far-flung celestial bodies, serve as profound declarations of the existence, accomplishments, and profound desire for peaceful interaction of advanced civilizations with their cosmic counterparts. This deliberate act not only signifies their capacity for interstellar travel and exploration, but also showcases their eagerness to establish meaningful and harmonious connections with other cosmic beings, fostering a sense of unity and cooperation across the cosmos. The strategic placement of monoliths on celestial bodies beyond our own planet carries immense scientific value. It is quite conceivable that highly advanced extraterrestrial civilizations might desire to establish a timeless testament to their existence in the vast expanse of the universe. This inclination is akin to how human beings have left indelible footprints on the Moon, or have launched space probes carrying a repository of Earth's cultural heritage and accumulated knowledge. These monolithic structures have a dual purpose, acting as significant geological and historical markers. They hold within them crucial information about the planet, its environment, and the inhabitants that existed during the time of their creation. By thoroughly examining and analyzing these monoliths, both future explorers and scientists will have the opportunity to acquire profound insights into various aspects such as geological processes, climate conditions, and even potential evidence of past life on the planet. The knowledge obtained through these investigations holds immense value, as it can help unravel the enigmatic secrets of distant worlds and contribute to our understanding of the vast and intricate tapestry of the universe. The presence of monoliths on foreign planets can serve as a testament to the power of artistic expression. In the eyes of advanced civilizations, these celestial bodies are not merely lifeless entities, but rather blank canvases, awaiting the infusion of boundless creativity and cultural significance. As humans use art and sculptures to convey their ideas and emotions, so too might these highly developed societies employ monoliths as a means of transcending the confines of time and space and communicating profound artistic statements. It is in the realm of artistic exploration that these enigmatic structures find purpose. Far from being arbitrary or randomly placed, monoliths on other planets reflect the immense ingenuity and imagination of their creators. These enigmatic structures had the ability to manifest in a multitude of configurations, ranging from basic geometric designs to elaborate and captivating sculptures, each imbued with its own intricate symbolism and profound significance. These remarkable installations served as powerful conduits through which ancient civilizations could communicate their core principles, profound beliefs, and refined artistic preferences to all those fortunate enough to chance upon their ethereal exhibition. Civilizations, regardless of their level of advancement or primitiveness, share an intrinsic motivation to protect and maintain their knowledge and cultural legacy. In this vein, the act of erecting monoliths on distant celestial bodies could serve as a strategic method of safeguarding the amassed wisdom and accomplishments of a civilization from potential cataclysms or the threat of decline. These enigmatic structures have the potential to serve as colossal vaults of invaluable information, meticulously preserved in long-lasting mediums like engraved metal plates or cutting-edge digital storage devices. If these repositories were distributed across various celestial bodies, advanced societies would ensure that their amassed wisdom endures the test of time and becomes accessible to any future intelligent beings that stumble upon them. This remarkable preservation of knowledge has the power to profoundly influence the relentless progress of science, culture, and technology across the expanses of the universe, thereby enriching the collective understanding of civilizations far and wide. Navigating the immense expanse of the cosmic realm presents a formidable challenge, particularly for civilizations that boast advanced technological capabilities and recognize the importance of interstellar exploration. In order to streamline and expedite travel between star systems, these civilizations might seek to establish means of aiding both their own vessels and those of others. To this end, the placement of monolithic structures on distant planets emerges as a viable solution. These massive structures have the potential to emit unique electromagnetic signals or gravitational anomalies, forming a vast interconnected network of stellar markers that guide and navigate safe pathways across the cosmos. This sophisticated system would be of immense value to adventurers and explorers yearning to venture into the depths of the universe, guaranteeing secure passage while minimizing the perils and uncertainties associated with interstellar journeys. By providing a comprehensive and elaborate infrastructure, these monoliths revolutionize the concept of space exploration, empowering humans to embark on expeditions with enhanced safety. While there is ongoing debate and investigation surrounding the presence of monoliths on celestial bodies beyond Earth, the idea that advanced civilizations might have deliberately placed them there is both intriguing and within the realm of possibility. As humanity continues its relentless quest to explore and unravel the mysteries of our vast universe, we are confronted with enigmatic monoliths that beckon us to approach them with an open mind. These monoliths, shrouded in intrigue and speculation, ignite our imagination and give rise to profound questions. Perhaps these towering structures serve as beacons of interstellar camaraderie, signaling the potential for friendship and unity beyond our known realm.
Earth and other planets seeded with life. Scientists around the world dedicate years of their lives in search for answers to life's biggest questions. This is no different for two astrophysicists from Harvard who have proposed a theory on how life might have spread throughout the cosmos. Though the theory has initially been viewed with skepticism, Amir Siraj and Avi Loeb claim their theory should be taken seriously, and if anything, is too conservative when it comes to calculating how many times life-exporting events from Earth have actually occurred. So, the theory is, back when the solar system was more packed, millions or billions of years ago, a gigantic comet came close to the outer reaches of our atmosphere. It was swiftly moving, several miles above the Earth's surface, too high to burn up as a fireball, but low enough that the atmosphere slowed it down. Exceptionally robust microbes were drifting up in its path, and some of those microbes survived the impact with the comet. These microbes ended up concealed deep within the comet's porous exterior, shielded from the radiation of deep space as the comet soared away from Earth and finally out of the solar system entirely. Thousands and millions of years went by before the comet ended up in another solar system with habitable planets. Finally, the comet collided into one of those planets, deposited the microbes, with many of them still living, and set up a new position for earthly life in the cosmos. Whether or not this actually happened is unknown, as there's no solid evidence that proves it. However, the pair of astrophysicists at Harvard claim that the depositing of microbes into a comet, which is then ejected from the solar system, should have happened, and not just once, but a few dozen times throughout the Earth's history. While the theory has been met with skepticism, there's actually good reason to suggest it's possible. In the 1970s, tests were carried out using a series of small rockets, which identified colonies of bacteria in the upper atmosphere. Comets do enter and leave our solar system now and again. A large comet could have grazed the Earth, and while comets are porous, it may have protected the microbes from radiation. Some microbes can also survive for surprisingly long periods in space. Siraj and Loeb suggested this happened multiple times, which may have caused other planets to be seeded with living microbes. One popular theory as to how life started on Earth also involves life being brought here on a comet which crashed into the Earth, kickstarting life as we know it. So our planet may have been seeded, or may have caused others in turn to be seeded.
Zombie satellite found by amateur radio operator. Satellites are the window into outer space and provide valuable services to those of us here on Earth. In fact, there are thousands of satellites currently working for us that are clustered outside of Earth's atmosphere, as well as many more that are no longer in use. When satellites are retired from active use, they are usually burned up upon atmosphere re-entry and forgotten about, while others remain in the skies for years after they have fallen out of use. Typically, these satellites remain because they malfunctioned in some way so that they are no longer able to be remotely controlled, and they are usually forgotten about. These wandering satellites are known as zombie satellites, and not all of them are totally malfunctioned, as sometimes once they are rediscovered, a connection can be restored. Scott Tilley, an amateur radio operator living in Canada, is among the niche group of people who have made a hobby of hunting these rogue and defunct satellites down, and has even helped NASA re-establish contact with some, including the Image NASA probe that disappeared in 2005. People in these groups are interested in attempting to track down the oldest possible satellites that they can. And although Tilley managed to locate the nuclear-powered US Navy navigation satellite Transit 5B5 that launched in 1965, he had his sights set on something much higher. The LES-5 satellite was created by the Lincoln Laboratory at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and, having been launched in 1967, could be the oldest functioning satellite remaining in geostationary orbit. That is, if it was still even out there. However, Tilley is no novice at satellite hunting, and needing something to do with all the extra time he found himself with, he quickly took on the daunting tasks of poring over papers online until he was able to discover the radio frequency that LES-5 operated on, and began the time-consuming process of building a structure to support the massive antenna that would pick up what he hoped was the correct frequency. And, on March 24th, he was finally rewarded for his efforts as he picked up on radio measurements of the LES-5 as it circled the Earth. However, there was a surprise in store for him as he continued to take measurements and studied the elusive ancient satellite. Not only was LES-5 still active in orbit in Earth's atmosphere, but its radio apparently did not shut down as planned in 1972 and is still operating, continually charging with the solar panels attached to it. This means that it is highly possible the satellite could be contacted once again after all these years. Interestingly, despite the apparent excitement that might surround such an interesting discovery, the lab that was responsible for creating the satellite has not issued a comment regarding its sudden reappearance. Many think that this is an indication that LES-5 was used for classified military projects, as the lab was known to have worked on several with the US military. So it seems that this zombie satellite might have a few secrets up its sleeves despite years of radio silence.
Physicists may have found a way to create traversible wormholes. The rules of the universe are fairly fixed, and the aim of some of the greatest areas of science is to try and understand what these rules are. Fun favourite sci-fi tropes often like to toy with these rules and play with the ideas of what if they were not there. It's this kind of rule breaking that leads to ideas like getting lost in wormholes and the fun space-themed dangers we see on the big screen. In reality, the idea of wormholes could exist in the rules laid out by the general theory of relativity and the standard model of physics, but these were not traversible, meaning you cannot move through them.